We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The opener of the final series of the year. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, H?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Leading off
now in the box,
Cubs,
Anthony Rizzo. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Broxton going back on it. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 66 on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. Hits a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you gave up a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Here's Chris Bryant now, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, Matt, this club leads the league in slugging. And, you know, we always think slugging is home runs, but they hit a lot of gappers. They'll stretch a single to a double. They'll hit a ball in the gap and drive a runner in from first base. So they like to play with that extra base power and home run power as well. That's the type of club they are.
A little bouncer. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. On to the bottom of the first at Miller Park. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Chad Medrano, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to watch this rookie pitch. Look, he's a candidate for being Rookie of the Year in the National League, and every outing is important. And I think he's at that point now where he's starting to see the finish line. He could possibly be the Rookie of the Year. So without any hiccups, he's got a chance. I'm looking for another solid performance today.
Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And he got him. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away. Here's Ryan Braun now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fastball called for strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jason Hayward now. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Jason Hayward.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the 0-1. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Number 25 for him on the year, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Batting 6th, center fielder.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. That average pushing up near 350 now. 7 homers and 28 RBIs. High in the air out to center field. Broxton's under it. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Addison
And I'm looking at Travis Shaw.
Russell.
They got him playing third, but he can play the outfield as well. But the bat really got him to the big leagues. But I was so impressed when I saw him charge a bunt and make a throw on the run from the defensive side. Offense and defense. Really impressive young man.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana racing back. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside to Parker.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chad Medrano. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go to digging in, Domingo Santana. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Bandy.
Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball 1.
And there's ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to short. Russell's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Cubs 3. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Garcia has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. stepping in and ready for another shot. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch. Hey, I like the approach. Tried to go for the big home run with one swing, dialed it back with the two-strike approach, flipped the ball out there for a base hit. Nice job.
Bryant.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready with the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Shoots this one over to first, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Bryant rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball was executed. Catcher set up outside. He hit the glove, but the batter hit the ball before it hit the glove.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors. Digging in now, Damian Matthews. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Here it comes on 0-2, and he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Zach Davies. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he gets ahead 0-1. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in to try it again, Addison Russell. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Elias Diaz. And this will be fouled away. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Way to get dirty. The throw. And he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Striding in once again, Chad Medrano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and there were 2 down.
First baseman number 44.
Ready for another chance. Anthony Rizzo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there. Almost got it, too.
5 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Cubs strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now. Here's Ryan Braun now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Broxton ranging back to the track. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Hot shot towards the hole. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he is in there.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Willie Peralta is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Javier Baez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 0-1 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Santana is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Jason Hayward. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that. Digging in for his second at-bat, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Domingo Santana is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Travis Shaw stands in as he looks at ball one here. Here it comes, 1-0. Line softly toward the hole. Throw on to first, 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Jet Bandy is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Ben
First pitch of the at-bat. This is skied into short left center. Braun has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Elias Diaz the next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Ready for another chance, Chad Medrano, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Damian Matthews. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Zobrist moving in. That's a hit. The first of the game for Milwaukee. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Arcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Ronaldo Lopes will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 287 the average coming in. 4 home runs and 25 driven in.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now. Digging in once again, Scooter Gennett, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now that was a good pitch to hit in a good location, but most of the time you're not looking to hit a slider. Maybe that's why he couldn't pull the trigger right there.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Taylor Youngman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready for another shot now, Kyle Schwarber. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High in the air into shallow left center. Braun has a read on it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Broxton going back on it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down go the Cubs. Ready once again, Keon Broxton. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Center fielder, Keon.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in to try it again. Ryan Braun. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A called strike on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Santana.
Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Here's Javier Baez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Javier Baez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Jason Hayward now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Bandy finds it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So that'll extend the inning and bring in Addison Russell to bat next.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan.
Up next for the
0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Here's Addison Russell. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs as they're unable to. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Now batting. Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
The batter
next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Zobrist. And that retires the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping in, Elias Diaz. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Chad Medrano.
Wilson Contreras will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Wilson Contreras.
John Hyatt will come on now and pinch run here.
John Hyatt.
Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the ninth.
Oh, my goodness, Matt. A relief pitcher getting a hit? That's just not the way it's written up.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball one. None out. Runners at first and second. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton has a play. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The 1-0 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santana shading to his right. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And to score as the runner from third, it's a 6-0 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
From the stretch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. The Cubbies are in front 6-0. John Hyatt will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Brian Rosado will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Tommy LaStella has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Felix Pena comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. So a nice job there by the pinch hitter leading off the inning with a base hit, and it gives the top of the order something to work with. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set. Here it comes. Scooter Gennett is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
Now in the
Center
box,
fielder.
Keon Broxton.
Keon
3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Hahn couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch.
Bryant.
Keon Broxton becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Chad Medrano earns victory number 24 this season, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs on only 2 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.